because it is the end of the month. It is the last show of for the week, and it is Friday. Yes, and whether we like it or not, Baba God has been faithful. Yes, He has been faithful. He has been faithful right from the blast of this year to this very moment. If you do the mathematics, we've spent roughly 50 something days, if I'm not mistaken, hopefully getting to 60 something days in this year, and we are still moving. That is if my mathematics is definitely right. So a lot we'll be looking at this morning, yes, and covering every aspect of sport. Yes, a lot we'll be looking at this morning. And a massive game yesterday, but we'll also talk about that. I don't know how Leicester City is going to survive this period, knowing fully well that this guy we're talking about, Ruud van Nistelrooy, is really under pressure. As they were beaten by West Ham. Also, AC Milan lost yesterday. For better insurance, I think it's also a good result at home, looking at the Nigerian Premier Football League. Then we'll also look at the weekend. Yes, that is coming up. Like I said, a lot we'll be looking at this morning. We'll also have athletics, if time will permit us to also look at that. Jose Mourinho is also on the show. We'll also look at most Jose Mourinho on the show and other top stories that we are tracking at this time. 6 minutes already gone past the hour of 8 a.m. I officially welcome you to the Friday edition of Sport on Eagles Wings. Like I said, the very last show for the week and the very last show for the month of February 2025. Let's go for this quick break, and when we return straight to the package.
Golf, football, basketball, lawn tennis, cricket, volleyball, athletics. It's the mother of all sports show.
It's sports on Eagles Wings with Vicky V weekdays from 8 a.m. with the real sport. Sports on Eagles Wings. Sportstainment at its finest.
For so long, you've been silenced. We have just found your voice. Take it. Use it.
You assess Nigerians before we become politicians or before you become a member of any political party. The kind of things that happen in Nigeria, it's so obnoxious that if God looks down from heaven, you realize that we are really paying for our sins.
Speak your truth and be heard on the Eagles Morning Rise, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eagles 102.3 FM, your radio experience you can count on.
We had to call a quick timeout to catch our breath. Whew. Now, back to sports. It's
Eagles 102.3.
Trinic from no kind of range just put it over the bar.
Okay, this is 8 minutes past the hour of 8 a.m. and welcome to the Sport on Eagles Wings. I still remain the sport minister on radio, Vicky Vick. Now we'll begin with the ping pong game this morning, talking about table tennis. Yes, where Egyptian Asa dethrones Aruna Quadri, wins 6th African title. Yes, in the tournament filled with fierce competition and an unforgettable moment. Talking about the 2025 Africa Cup final, delivered one of the most exciting encounter in Tunisia. Now Egyptian table tennis star Omar Asa edged out Nigeria's table tennis legend Quadri Aruna with a hard-fought 4-3 victory. That is 11-3, 14-16, 11-4, 6-11, 11-9, 6-11, and 11-6. Now the match showed the true spirit and intensity of African premier table tennis event. Now both Assam and Aruna entered the final with 5 African Cup titles each. Now Aruna came in as the defending champions. Now the journey to the final was tough, grueling. Tough and grueling. In the finals, in the first semi-finals, Omar Asa battled past Benin Republic Solifo Abdel Kader with a close 4-3 win. Now in the second semi-final, Quadri Aruna dominated Cameroon Batrix Lani with a 4-0 victory. Now from the opening round to the semi-finals, both players faced many challenges. Each match tested their strength and pushed them to improve. Now they overcame a tough opponent, survival, nail battle, snatches, and withstand devilish serves. Now this journey solidified their place as the 2 African most decorated table tennis players. Talking about Omar Hassan and Haruna Quadri. Now let's tell you that 2 Nigerian players, Aruna Quadri and Fatima Bello, have clinched their place in the 2025 International Table Tennis Federation ITTF World Cup. Now the duo sealed their World Cup berth by advancing to the semi-finals of the ongoing ITTF African Cup in Tunis. Now aside from the 2 Nigerians, some of Africa's top table tennis talent have also clinched their place in the World Cup. Now they include Omar Asa, Hannah Goda, Dina Mashref, Mariam Al-Hodabi, and Abdel Kader Salifu, who is set for a debut appearance at the global tournament. Now Macau, China will once again play host to the prestigious ITTF Singles World Cup, scheduled to take place from 14th to the 20th of April 2025. Now the world top table tennis players will converge at the magnificent Galaxy Arena, a premier venue that combines sporting excellence with entertainment. Now the event promises to deliver a thrilling match and unparalleled excitement for fans and spectators alike. Talking about Macau in China, that will host the ITTF Singles World Cup. So we say big congratulations to Aruna Quadri. Yes, it seems when it's getting old and sweeter. Talking about Aruna Quadri. Well, wish him all the best. Battle alongside Omar Asa when they travel to China in the month of April. Still giving you some other updates, and now let's take this one from S.A. Brume, looking at athletics. Now, according to S.A. Brume, she said she fasted, she prayed with Amusu at the 2016 Rio Olympic Games. Now, looking at her, though they've not really been in the spotlight of late, but I'm sure that something is cooking. S.A. Brume, who is preparing to launch out this year 2025, but we'll keep tab with what's happening. She was only narrating what happened back in 2016 as preparing for Rio de Janeiro Olympic Games, but as like I said earlier, something is cooking for these girls, and hopefully they will launch soon in 2025. Okay, let's see how we can talk about football now. I will begin with the Nigerian Premier Football League, where Abdallah questions Pillar's decision to suspend him. Well, this has to do with the coach of Kano Pillars. Yes, Abdallah, who was suspended. Now, Kano Pillars coach Usman Andala insisted he doesn't understand why the management of the club has suspended him after the club announced an extension of his initial 3 weeks suspension. Now, Abdallah was nailed by the club earlier this month after their goalless draw against Bayelsa United in Kano, and the former Nigerian champions cited the coach gesture to fans and poor form as the reason. Now, the coach 3-week suspension lapsed last week, but the club soon announced that the period has been elongated till the end of the Nigerian Premier League March Day 28 game against Kwara United on Sunday, March 9, to allow them to do more investigation. If I don't want this guy, I better let them make him go. That's just the truth. If you don't want him, let him go, terminate his contract, do whatever you need to do. Just keeping him there. You have an assistant coach that is already doing well for the club. And now, according to him, he said, investigation of what? And the people are demanding what I did, and they have been dodging and calling me, telling me that they want everything to calm down. Talking about Abdallah. I don't even know why I was suspended, because there's lots of conflict. The supporters are opposing the officials. Now they said they have extended the suspension till we finish our match against Kwara United. Now, I had a little commotion with about 5 people, and they thought I was fighting the fans. There are guys who think the stadium or pillar is their home and gave conditions to the coach to pay them money every month. So I made them realize I couldn't bow to their conditions, and they went to the chairman. 2 days later, I came out, I explained, and the fans understood. And I don't care about some of these things. I am just sitting down and observing, because I have a 2-year contract with them. Whatever it is, we just have to respect the contract. Abdullah rejoined the club at the start of the current campaign. Since Abdullah's suspension, Pillars have played 5 MPFL under interim coach Ahmed Garba, also known as Yaro Yaro. They have won 3 of the games, losing 1 and playing 1 other draw, moving them up to 6th in the table of 39 points after 26 matches. Still with the MPFL, still with the Nigerian Premier Football League. Let's give you results of games played yesterday. Like I said, Bendel Insurance defeated Ikorodu City by 2-0. Yes, Bendel Insurance defeated Ikorodu City by 2-0. Okay, let's go straight to Europe, and we give you some of the news that we are tracking at this time over there. And our stop will be in Turkey, where Jose Mourinho, Fenerbahce manager, has been banned for 4 matches and fined a total of £35,194 for comments made after Monday's game with local rivals Galatasaray. Now, Mourinho was accused of Galatasaray of making a racist statement after the Istanbul derby, and on Tuesday, Fenerbahce released a statement saying his comment had been taken out of context. Now, the goalless draw was referred by Slovenian Slavko Vincic after both clubs requested foreign officials take charge of the fixtures. But the 4th official was Turkish, and Mourinho repeated his criticism of Turkish referees during his post-match news conference. Now, the Portuguese coach said he went to the referees' dressing room after Monday's game, telling the 4th officials that if you were a referee, this match would have been a disaster. Now, on Thursday, the Turkish Football Federation confirmed that it will sanction Mourinho for 2 separate disciplinary matters. That's why at times we should be careful with our statement, our comment when emotions begin to fly. Yes, remember what happened between Gaspirani and what's his name again, Ademola Lookman? Well, I'm sure he expected more from Ademola Lookman. He wanted to qualify at all cost for the round of 16. It didn't go down well with them, knowing fully well that they are the UEFA Europa champions. So it didn't go down with them. He pushed all the blames, all the emotions on Ademola Lookman, and now he's receiving the heat. As coaches, even as players, we should just learn how to manage our emotions. Now let's give us result of games played yesterday. West Ham defeated Leicester City 2-0, and in Italy, Bologna defeated AC Milan by 2-1. It is Match Day Live. Okay, the game between Rivers United and Katsina United will conclude today. Yes, hopefully they'll conclude today. After all, Rivers United leading by a single goal. Yes, Rivers United leading by a single goal. Meanwhile, like I said, a lot of games will go down later this evening. But let's just take a look at all the games that will go down this weekend as we begin with the Nigerian Premier Football League. Like I said, the game between Rivers United at the Adokie Amesiamaka Stadium in Port Harcourt will continue today, with Rivers United leading that particular one. Yes, leading into that game. I was wondering, looking at Rivers United, the goal was actually scored in the 17th minute, but it will definitely continue today. We'll keep up with that particular one. And on March 1st, which is tomorrow, Sunshine Stars will take on Kwara United. And on the 2nd, which is on Sunday, El Academy Warriors will take on Luby Stars. Kano Pillars will take on Rangers International. That's the big game to watch out for. Kano Pillars up against the Flying Antelopes, Enugu Rangers. And in Umuahia, Abia Warriors will take on Nasarawa United. And we'll also see Aqua United take on Katsina United in Unuyo. And in Bayelsa United will take on Bendel Insurance. And in Lagos, it will be Ikorodu City up against Heartland. Then Niger Tornadoes will take on Eyimba in Niger State. Then we see Remo Stars return back to Ikene as they take on Plateau United. And the last fixtures for this weekend is a game between Rivers United and Shooting Stars. Yes, that game will go down in Ibadan. Okay, looking at the game that will go down this weekend, and we'll just also take a flight and we'll begin with the German Bundesliga this morning, trying to preview the games that will go down this weekend. Meanwhile, Friday night football, we see Stuttgart up against league leaders Bayern Munich. Yes, Stuttgart will take on Bayern Munich. And tomorrow, Bochum will take on Hoffenheim in the early fixtures. Heidenheim will take on Bayern Mönchengladbach. RB Leipzig will be up against Mainz. St. Pauli will take on Dortmund. Werder Bremen will be up against Wolfsburg. Eintracht Frankfurt will take on Bayern Leverkusen, the defending champions. And on Sunday, it will be Union Berlin up against Holstein Kiel. And Wolfsburg will take on Freiburg. And let's tell you that Bayern Leverkusen are interested in Manchester City youngster James McCarthy. Now, this summer, as manager Pep Guardiola eyes talented forward Florian Wirtz. Now, the Bundesliga side are interested in the Englishman who is currently battling for a place under Guardiola. And despite the competition for attacking midfield position being fierce, now the likes of Jack Grealish and Kevin De Bruyne are likely to leave at the end of the season, but reports suggest that Guardiola is interested in letting McCarthy leave rather than integrating him to the squad. Now City, meanwhile, are amongst the front runners for Wirtz, who has already established himself in the German national team and is one of Europe's best up and coming talent. Looking at Pep Guardiola, let's go over to the weekend game in the Premier League. Yes, and all the games, I think this weekend, nothing will go down this weekend in the English Premier League. I'm sure there should be other things. Oh, definitely we'll keep tab with what's happening there. But no English Premier League this weekend, no English Premier League this weekend, and no English Premier League this weekend. let's take a dive to the Italia Serie A. Friday night football. Fiorentina up against Leeds. Yes, Fiorentina up against Leeds. Let's see how we pound out that talk about Friday night football and early fixtures on Saturday. Atalanta will take on Venezia. As we see, Napoli up against Inter Milan. So that's the big game for this weekend. Looking at number 1 and number 2. Definitely somebody will drop points. If Napoli drop points and Atalanta wins, Atalanta move up to second position. And if they have a draw, yes, if they have a draw, and if Atalanta wins, yes, I think everyone will now settle for. I think there should be a little bit movement for Atalanta. That is if and only if Atalanta wins over this weekend against their opponent Venezia. Then let's also tell you that Udinese will take on Parma. Monza will take on Torino as Bologna up against Cagliari. Genoa will take on Empoli. AS Roma will slug it out with Como. Then we see AC Milan up against Lazio. Then Juventus will take on Verona. That should be the Monday night football. And the Spanish La Liga. In the Spanish La Liga, Friday night football, Valladolid will be up against Las Palmas, 9 p.m. And tomorrow, early fixtures, Girona will take on Celta Vigo. Rayo Vallecano will slug it out with Sevilla. And then we'll see Betis up against Real Madrid. Yes, Betis will be up against Real Madrid. Meanwhile, at the Wanda Metropolitano, it will be Atletico Madrid up against Atletico Bilbao. Leganes will be up against Etafe. At the Nou Camp with Barcelona up against Real Sociedad. And we'll see Mallorca up against Alaves. Then the last fixtures on Sunday will be Osasuna up against Valencia. So I don't know which of this game will be expectations this weekend. Let's see how we can share your thoughts on that this morning. Meanwhile, you can be a part of the show this morning. All you just need to do is to send us your messages and let's see how we can react to the games together. You can also react to Jose Mourinho. Yes, 4-match ban and he has been fined over £39,000. Jose Mourinho again. But meanwhile, the likes of Didier Drogba and John Opi Mikel has come out to say no, Jose Mourinho cannot do such. Jose Mourinho also, with a statement coming from Fenerbahce, said that he has been quoted out of context. Yes, he has been quoted out of context. Okay, this weekend it will be the English FA Cup. Yes, the English FA Cup. Let's say that Crystal Palace will take on Millwall. Preston will take on Burnley. Bournemouth will be up against Wolfsburg. Then we see Manchester City up against Plymouth. Yes, Man City will be up against Plymouth. That should be an easy one for City. But you can never underestimate any team at all. Yes, sir. And on Sunday, we see Newcastle United up against Brighton Hove Albion. Then we see Manchester United, who happens to be the defending champions. They'll be up against Newcastle. So we'll be up against Fulham. And also the English Women's Super League will also go down. Man United will be up against Leicester City, talking about the ladies. Aston Villa will take on Everton. Crystal Palace will take on Liverpool. Tottenham Hotspur will take on Man City. Brighton and Hove will take on Chelsea. And Arsenal ladies will be up against West Ham United, talking about Women's Super League in the English Premier League. So 09097054450 or 09087668888. SMS and WhatsApp to 090. Okay, SMS and WhatsApp to 09097054450. We'll see about our top stories that we are tracking at this time. Remember a couple of days back, we talked about Carragher, a former Liverpool player. Yes, making reference to the African Cup of Nations. And now one man has replied him, and this person is former Nigerian international John Obi Mikel. Now he has warned the former Liverpool midfielder Jamie Carragher to stop discrediting the African Cup of Nations. You have your own. You have the UEFA. You have the Europa League. We have others. We never condemn it. But why should we be condemning our own? Leave our own for our own. Now he made this known after the former England international has stated that the AFCON is not a major tournament. Now Mikel, in a chat with OB1 podcast, stated that Carragher does not know what it takes to win with the national team. Yes, he doesn't know, because if he knows, he won't be ranting, if I will use that word. And giving you some transfer gossip, let's tell you that Manchester United considering a swap deal offer to sign Victor Osimhen. Now, Manchester United are reportedly considering offering 40 million euros plus Rasmus Højlund for Victor Osimhen. Now, United are amongst the club interested in signing the former African Player of the Year. Now, the Super Eagles star is currently on loan at Galatasaray, but will return to Napoli at the end of the season and will be available for 75 million euros release clause. Now, according to report, United are currently unwilling to match Osimhen's transfer fee, but they are preparing an offer worth 40 million euros plus Højlund. Now, according to another report in January, that United were already interested in signing the striker in the winter transfer window, but he refused to leave Gala midway through the season. Now, since his loan move to Gala, Osimhen has been in brilliant scoring form, netting 14 goals and providing 4 assists in 19 Turkish Super League appearances. 26-year-old has also made 7 appearances in the UEFA Europa League, bagging 6 goals and providing an assist. Now, he has contributed 20 goals and 5 assists in 26 matches this season in all competition. For Højlund, he has had a challenging 2024-25 season with United, scoring just 7 goals with 1 assist in 32 appearances in all competition. How about when you do the statistics now, Man U, wait till now they fine. Meanwhile, Fabrizio has come out to say Victor Osimhen will never step down on his wages. He's going to collect his $12 million annual payment. No more, no less. And let's go for this quick break, and when we return, definitely we'll return to the phone lines, and we still have other top stories that we are tracking at this time. Don't go nowhere. This is still sport on Eagles Wings.
No offense to the commercials. It's just that we want to see other audio. Eagles 102.3.
Has anyone told you can talk about your business on radio for just
20,000 naira?
Get a chance to talk your business for 25 minutes on The Entrepreneur. Mondays to Fridays, 3 p.m. on Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja. For more inquiries, call 090-9984-4433. 090-9984-4433. Hurry now.
No offense to the commercials. It's just that we want to see other audio. Eagles 102.3.
Okay, glad to know you're still there, and welcome to the second half of the show. Yes, welcome to the second half of the show, and I still remain the Sport Minister on Radio, Vicky Vick. Okay, the phone lines are officially open. Let's check your thought this morning. Hello to you, good morning.
Good morning, the Vicky. Sport Minister of the Radio. Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you, Dan Ambassador. It's good to have you on the show this morning.
Concern our new coach, this Nigeria Premier League. At least some as Nigeria outside country, there's some of them have minor injury. At least make a pass up as they watch Nigeria League now. Make a pass some players to keep them because this one Africa within Africa make sure that make get some players from there to make sure that everything will be balanced. Concern Osimhen, the big Osimhen, at least any ball that they play from now, at least from tomorrow we enter match, from the middle of the match now, Nigeria gets qualified for World Cup to make sure that our players, the remaining ones should be doing okay. Concern injury, may they know anybody go attend any injury again. I pray for them to make sure that everybody will do okay. I concern my club this week and make sure that they come for victory. Regardless to Honorable John from Slay and the rest of the people. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Truly appreciate it. Well, did I really talk about the Super Eagles this morning? Well, I don't think so. But definitely a lot is happening in the camp of the Super Eagles. A lot is really happening in the camp of the Super Eagles. Hugo Bruce spoke yesterday, and definitely everyone is speaking. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you, Sport General.
Thank you for having me. How are you doing?
Fine, thank you. You're welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Honestly. You know, Osimhen, according to Fabrizio Romero, as you said, will not go down. He will still be collecting his 12 million pounds annually.
Mm-hmm.
I love it like that. I love it like that because if you value him, you will know that he wants that money. How many striker that is better than him? How much is the Haaland collecting? So they're supposed to, anybody that wants to buy him, let the person break the bank and buy him because the guy will guarantee you 20 plus goals every season unless he's injured. As far as I'm concerned, you understand. And my brother, the way Remo Stars they go in Nigeria League, it's like I will go there and partner with one of them there, so that I want to enter coaching school now.
Abi.
I want to enter coaching school, but when I graduate, I will be one of the best coach in the world. You will see, I'm now. I want to enter coaching school. Maybe by next year I will do the check-in, and enter the school. I will get the whole license. If you have a license, I will try to get it. But the way Remo starts, I'm not only impressed with it. It should be they are topping the league, but
yes,
I'm not impressed. I'm not really impressed because they are topping the league, because we have still many all these so-called old big club like Kano Pillars, Enyimba, my state league, my state league club, Enugu Rangers in Cathedral, the home state is Cathedral, winning the league, but they don't have a structure. But look at Remo Star, their ladies are doing well. They have a good academy. They have a young players in their ranks. If this will continue like this, I see them dominating Nigeria League for years to come. Even though doing us well in a continent. That is my major assignment to them. Thank you very much, my lovely brother. You're doing a wonderful job.
Thank you very much, Sport General. Now, looking at the Super Eagles, any moment from now, we'll be expecting Eric Shell to release his list that will clash against the Amavubis. There's the team list. The players invited to the camp of Super Eagles ahead of that game against the Amavubis of Rwanda and Zimbabwe. Now it's going to be a crucial moment for Eric Shell, knowing fully well that he needs to assemble the best team for the team. And now Super Eagles number 10 stepping up as Eric Shell prepare for Rwanda. That's talking about Joe Aribo. Yes, he's actually impressive for his team. Talking about Southampton. Yes, and also looking at other players that might make up the lineup. There's a tendency and possibility that Joe Aribo will be available for that particular game, and also William Trust Ekong might also be available for that game. Simia I think these are the players that have been going down well. Coupled with the fact that he has been monitoring some players also in the Nigerian Premier Football League. But let's see how it pans out and let's see how it goes with that particular list, as the hopes of Nigerians are really expectant and believing that when this comes out, then we can make our own conclusions. Hello to you, good morning.
Good morning, Vicky.
Good morning to you, Honorable John. It's good to have you on the show this morning.
Very special.
Yes, sir.
Vicky, when you talk about the scandals and what their trouble, they have decided not to employ this guy again. That is just the truth. They don't want to have all this allegation and they are delaying their inquiry. It's just a way of pushing the man out of this coaching job. And you come out feeling sometimes what they do. Look at the way they ended with the General. I don't know why Nigerians are they are comfortable with it. With the one they have employed temporarily now. I know that because maybe they feel that one is bringing the result. So let it be. If they want to sack him, let him open up and say, oh, because of poor performance, we are releasing your job, and you pay what you do for the man and go and relax. And the matter is settled. So all this running around, going here and there, allegation and that doesn't hold water, honestly. And the second one is about the reaction of Mikel Levy. I think I needed other players from Africa to react to that crazy comment made by Nigeria, or what is his name, that is England player that reacted to the African Cup of Nations.
Jamie Garrigan.
More players from Africa should react. That's why, see, I read a comment from Neymar Jr. where he said that African players are not patriotic enough, they are not defending their continent and all that, they don't commit. He said it. He said that they are on their own. They can die for their continent. They don't have more. They show more regard to Nation Cup and their own Nation Cup and all that. But Africa here, somebody can decide not to come to the Nation Cup and play for Premier League. That is why they are talking that rubbish, bringing us down into the government. I say even you are promoting that Premiership too. I think it's not surprising. You like Premiership, and you and your colleagues, and the callers of this thing, so you can see what's happening. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable John. Honorable, my elder, you are accusing me wrongly. Okay, remember I said I talked about Osimhen earlier, and let's also give you some other news telling you that Napoli sporting director Giovanni Mara has said that they hope to sell Victor Osimhen as quickly as possible in the summer. Now he said a quick resolution of Osimhen's future will ensure Napoli avoid the high drama last summer around the striker. Now the release clause fixed by Napoli for Osimhen is about 75 million euros. His contract with the Italian club is up to June 2026, and he has scored 20 goals and made 5 assists in 26 appearances across all competition on loan at Galatasaray. If you take these 20 goals now, can he give Napoli in the season that they are now? How are you sure that Napoli will not? Okay, keep those calls coming in while we take a swipe to the SMS portal. I can see, yes, what's his name? Abbas is back. Good morning, Sir Vick. I trust you are good, my brother. I am good. Why do you like talking so much about foreign football? Abbas, are you sure you started the show with me? Because I doubt if you started the show with me. Because I started with tennis. That was concluded in Tunisia. I talked about Omar Assar. I talked about Kodri Aruna. Before I came back home, I talked about Kano Pillars. I talked about the matches played yesterday. I talked about Rivers United game that will be concluded today. I talked about the weekend game that will go down this weekend. Abbas, I don't think you started the show with me. Because if you started the show with me, you won't start with that statement. We just have over 3 weeks to this crucial clash with the Amavubis of Rwanda. And Nigerian NFF is still sleeping. By now, players of the Super Eagles should have been given invite and know the camping site. These are the technicalities that win our matches in the qualifiers. Super Eagles have refused to pick a waypoint. Now, if the NFF fails to get logistic for the two matches, right, I'm afraid Nigeria Super Eagles will not get the needed result. So let's not be deceived by the big names in our team. Names don't fall football. That's what he said. Names don't fall football. Maybe that's what he was trying to say. I wouldn't know. And it's obvious we find ourselves in the group today. Yes, in the group table. Thanks very much, Abbas. Truly appreciate it. Okay, good morning, my brother Vicky Vick. Mourinho in the news again. He should keep himself cool, I beg. As for Gasperani, he should humble himself and apologize to Ademola. It is not wrong for a father to apologize when he offends his child. Now, an African father, African parents, take people, except people that have tasted or probably traveled out of the shores of this country to see how life is, or those that really knows what it is to apologize to a child when they wrong them. Now, Liverpool up against Crystal Palace. That match will be a tough bout as we need all 3 points. Please correct the brother that do say my regard. Okay. I think I get that. I'm not comfortable with the way that was used. I'm saying this in love. Okay, thank you very much, Lorenzo De Capinto. My regards to everyone listening to you this morning. Truly appreciate you, my brother. Good morning, Double V. My best wishes to Haruna Quadri. Now, there is still light at the end of the tunnel. Signing Victor Osimhen on swapping all the Hojlud. I don't see Napoli accept it. My brother, Napoli they want the Akpalakpala. Knowing fully well that Victor Osimhen is shining in Turkey. He has scored only 3 goals in 27 matches Premier League. Rashford is still better in valuation than Hojlund. I love John Obi Mikel's reaction to Carragher's comment about African Cup of Nations. While I am not disputing some issues raised, each league has its peculiarities. I wish Manchester United the best luck against Fulham. Okpeyemi all the way from Okpeyemi Amusun from Kubwa. Okpeyemi, if this is the first time on the show, please let's welcome you officially to the family. Please indicate and let's know. Good morning, sir. Happy listening to you. Well done. Wishing Man City winning, but they should not forget that the same small team knocked out Liverpool from the FA Cup. It's a good one for Manchester United, but I prefer Osimhen going to where he can play Champions League. Emma from Masaka. Everybody wants their own to be involved in the Champions League. Oh, no. Okay, let's take his voice note. Good morning.
Vick.
Yeah.
Good morning. This is Frayo of God, aka Obrigado Worldwide.
How you doing?
Vick, I wish Barcelona good luck this weekend. And good morning to all Barca fans. Vick, you are blessed.
Thank you very much. You are blessed too. Frayo of God. Hello to you. Good morning. Okay, I think I lost that one. Please endeavor to get back to me. Good morning, Vicky Vick, the original spot. Suleiman, please don't start this morning, Just leave that originality between Dr. Temple and Dr. Udele. Okay, kudos to you, my lovely brother. Love you more. Love you too, my brother. I pray Super Eagles should understand themselves and work in team. So yes, as a team, so they can achieve their aim. I wish Victor Osimhen come to England this summer. Gunners for life. Suleiman, truly appreciate it. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Vicky V.
Good morning to you. Is this Rita?
Yeah, good morning. My name is Rita from Airport Road, sir.
Okay, Rita, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you. I just want to talk about Osimhen.
Okay.
I don't. Are you sure this Napoli will accept that 40? They want the complete
they
money.
will not. They will not.
They will not, because you see what happened all this while. You understand? If they will accept that money, they would have accepted all those the ones bigger. So you understand?
Yes.
This one they will not even accept it. So you should just, if really they want Osimhen, they should just go and look for the money. I don't care where Osimhen goes, Man U, Chelsea, Arsenal, anywhere. But what I know that anywhere he goes, he will definitely do well. Even other players are not doing well, he will represent himself well. That is my own. So let him just leave that Napoli. That is for me, because that Napoli, I don't even know their plan. Even our Lookman too. Even though I know he's having a good time there, it's time for him to think about leaving that Atlanta too. Let them just try our England. They have played there. Let them try other places and make their names and all those things. Well, that you see why I like our Mikel Obi. They keep silent. When you do us by, you will come out and tackle you or tell you your own back. It's not the kind of person like other our players that will just go and silence their mouth, talk as if they don't want to be heard. Well, what happened to this this coach is good for him. He always talk too much. Now this one don't show. I mean, what is his name? Mourinho. Is good. That man talks too much. Now this little one that is not himself, people are just saying that maybe it's a joke. Now put him into trouble. Let him pay the money and even live there. If they would have given him 10-match ban, for like
Rita, that's your house rich.
Well done, work, sir. You're doing a great job.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate you, Rita. It don't take one now. Make it live that way. Okay, former coach of the senior national team of Nigeria, Gene Rob, has picked 2 players who feel are the most important to the team ahead of the World Cup qualifiers. Now, Rob, who is now in charge of Benin Republic, handled the Super Eagles of Nigeria for almost 6 years and find his team in the same World Cup group with Nigeria. Now, they were also in the same group for the AFCON qualifiers, and both teams made it to the tournament. Now, they will return to the World Cup qualifiers action with Benin Republic, who are joint leaders with Rwanda, and away to Zimbabwe before hosting the Bafana of South Africa at home. Now, Nigeria, on the other hand, will be up against Rwanda in Kigali before welcoming Zimbabwe at the Godswill Akpabio Stadium in Uyo. Now, speaking ahead of his team's game, Raw emphasized on the need to have the best players available, using the Super Eagles as an example of a weak team. Yes, using the Super Eagles as an example of a weak team without the duo of Moses Simon and Ademola Lookman. Well, I wish I had brought this earlier. General, who happens to have been with Nigeria for 6 years, I just picked out 2 important players in the camp of in the team of the Super Eagles, and he has labeled the Super Eagles as a weak team. The team is only weak if they don't have the services of Moses Simon and Ademola Lookman. If I can react to this one before I exit the studio, 09097054450. Hello, T, good morning. Okay, Manchester United up against Fulham. Wahala. Don't come again. Red is going backward because they will not be able to beat Fulham. And this one is from Lorenzo. Good morning, Vicky Vick. I am the most happiest person in the world right now as John Obi Mikel attack Carragher back who he is. He didn't win any Premier League with Liverpool. I was talking about our own league, talking about our own competition like that. I beg Osimhen should respect himself and go to another club and not Manchester United. Oh, my home is my home. I'm proud of my guys at outside the country. Akon Salau. And we also have Tekembe Hundu. Good morning, the sport minister, the sport prophet. I am in national stage. Osimhen is a rising star and will continue to shine. I'm still expecting Osimhen to come over to Chelsea. I think Gennaro is making progress in the Benin Republic. NFF never treated him well. However, I disagree with him on weak Super Eagles without Moses. We need fresh legs. And this one is from Tekimbi Hundu. Good morning, Vicky Vick. My name is Emmanuel from Suleja. I think Carragher is not sensible. Well, that word, since his country has not won any cup since 57 years. I get data. Probably not statistics. Okay, yes, this is my first time responding to your program. I have been listening to your breakfast show since last year. You're doing a great job. Please keep it up. And this one is for Wakpayemi Amosun, all the way from Kubwa. Thank you very much, Wakpayemi. And welcome to the family. Okay, Savik, Raw is very correct. Names don't play football, which is obvious in Nigeria's position in the group. Abbas from Dose. Hello to you, good morning.
Good morning, Vicky. John calling back again from Suleja.
Okay, let's go there, John, quickly.
Because you presented another opportunity for us to react. So that's why I'm talking now.
No problem. No problem. Let's go there.
I said General was very correct. Very, very 100% correct about the issue. Are you telling me that someone like Ihan actually you are not bringing a weaker team? And so he's very correct in what he said. That man and this man he mentioned again, what is his name again? He mentioned the two players. I'm very, very correct. If they're not in the team became weaker. So as he left for the new coach to look for fresh legs from people who are committed. You see this when you play, you see some passion in football. He's very committed. It's just like Osimhen. Just like Osimhen only putting strength into this team and very committed. So let them look for some of these more players who are committed into bringing results into the team. Okay. Thank you. He's very correct. I love his comments.
Thank you very much. Truly appreciate it, Elder John. And we'll go straight to our Facebook page. For this weekend, I wish Remo Stars all the best to keep pushing to win the title. For my club, Man City, tomorrow, we will demolish Plymouth. Special greetings to my brother Lorenzo Di Capinto. Now, bonjour, Atoy. He is your brother's Destiny Lebonue, watching live from FR Global. Let's say you want to kill me with your French. At least I am correct speaking some French there. Bonjour, my brother. Okay, Good Luck is trying to call me, and let me see if I can attend to Good Luck for just 30 seconds. Good morning to you, Good Luck. You have 30 seconds. Hello, good morning, Good Luck. Hello, good morning. Oh, what is wrong? Okay, I think I have a little issue here. If it does go through, is it going through? Is it pulling through? Okay, should pull through. Good morning to you, Good Luck. Okay. Hello, good morning. 30 seconds.
Hello, Vicky, good morning.
Morning to you. Quickly. Okay, let's go there.
Vicky, I want to talk on Super Eagles. You see, first of all, what don't work? I'm getting to everybody.
Okay.
You see, I'm going for this Super Eagles. I need to be a player too.
Now who?
Like the staff.
Okay.
NFF. It's okay. From what you talk now, 3 weeks from now, we play Rwanda. And they never come camp. Now, people they won't play with, I don't they camp already, they train.
You sure?
I think guess so. Okay. The zero the plan ahead of time.
Okay.
Now, you come to Nigeria, going to do plus and minus, make one country win or draw for them to qualify. Just that. They have been fond of that thing since 2000. I observe that thing.
Okay.
Make this one lose. Now where they bring, they don't go do what they're supposed to do. Now make one lose.
Don't come.
Let it construction and pipe will not go. Thank you,
okay, I have to let you go here now. Come on, I'm sure that they are really planning. We are really preparing. Even if we are not hearing anything from the forefront, I'm sure they are really preparing, looking at the players to invite. Hopefully, they can. Any players cannot come now because they have to be involved in their leagues. But immediately the international window is up, we'll see all these players flying straight to Kigali. Good morning, Vicky Vick. I'm Ismail Ahmed from Apo to say thank you very much, Vicky Vick. And this is where I draw the curtains on the show this morning. I have to allow Ajia Omoefe to do her thing. Truly appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You guys are the best. Let's do it again same time on Monday where we return coming through with all the latest coming from the world of sport. Okpayemi, I truly appreciate you for getting in touch with the family once again. On the flip side is Eagles Outlook, and I still remain the Sport Minister on Radio, Vicky Vick. Do have yourself a blessed weekend ahead. Adios.